But anyways, what I'm going to talk about a little bit about is what my thoughts are regarding how to win, how to work as a team, the principles they're in. We were a pretty good team already. The Dutch have built up quite a resume of success in baseball over the last 10 to 12 years, especially since 2005. In 2005, we hosted the World Championships here, and we finished in 4th place. In 2007, we went to Taiwan, finished 4th again. In 2009, the finals were played in Italy, but it was a split thing between Holland. We finished 6th, so we were actually a pretty good team. But one of the things we really had difficulties with at the end was beating those big powerhouse countries. In my opinion, you don't need to have the best 10 players, you know what I mean? That's 10 best players, I should say. You have to have the best team together, playing together. And that's what we really did well. And I think that was one of the keys to our success, is we weren't dependent on any one individual. This is, I think, if I had a business card, I think that's what it would say on, I do have a business card, but it doesn't say that, but it should. Is a perception management specialist, is what I would be doing, okay? And what do I mean by that is, I said earlier that we had a lot of success, but at the end we kept bumping our head when we came up against the big guys. I mentioned who they were: Cuba, US, Korea, Japan. Some of the things you need to know about their background is that they all have professional baseball leagues, full-time professional baseball players, paid very good money. Perception is very, very important to us, that we have a feeling, because perception becomes your reality. If you look at any subject, it's not just sports, but politics, or, you know, look what's going on in the States with gun control right now, and people's perception of what requires it to be done is incredible, to the point where you just go, I can't believe that guy can't see it the same way as I do. But they don't. And a lot of it's based on your objectivity, based on the subject, or your experience in that subject. I mean, I have a lot of players that say, I want to learn, coach, but that's fine. But there's 2 elements to getting better. One is the desire to learn. The other is the desire to change what you're doing now. Fame, fortune, championships, right? I mean, awards, they're all external motivation. What's the problem, though, if you're solely driven by external motivations? Anyone? What's the big... Excuse me?
Once you get it, then it's all.
Exactly. Exactly. That's why you don't see many teams repeat as world champions. It's very, very difficult. We get knocked off the next year by the Italians in the European Championships. And I know it played a role. I'm not saying that's an excuse or anything. It just played a role. There is a feeling of, done, achieved. Now what do I do? Look around. I don't know. I'm pretty satisfied, pretty happy, pretty comfortable. I'm right where I want to be. We're the world champions. Yeah, we're good. We're good enough. Let's stay here. This is good. I like it. A lot of attention, money, prizes, good. What's the problem with that is somebody else wants this thing too. And they're hungry for it. And you're fat. And the hungry usually beat up the fat. They want to listen to him. They want to eat up every word he has to say. And I'm building a potential future coach who might take my job, but that's what it's about. That, to me, is good management. What are you leaving behind, legacy-wise? You can talk to some of the best managers in the States, in baseball. I can't speak specifically for everything. But, you know, when these old-timers, and these guys, I mean, they've got their teeth in a jar, and they're on the porch going, damn, I was a good coach, you know, and they're sitting there. They've been doing it for 60, 70 years, you know. You talk to these people, you're just really enthralled. You want to hear everything they have to say, you know. And almost to a man, certainly they talk about their championships, they do, but in terms of percentage of time they spend, you know what they talk about most? The players they sent forward to the major leagues, the players they moved on, the players they helped get to the next level. That is true management, okay? All the championships, nice, but the true reward in management is getting somebody to the next level.